Hello everyone. After a long time, literally after a long time, I'm making a video. I think it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, not able to stay very consistent. Today's topic is a very interesting one. For how many people it is useful, I don't know that. But this is one of the most important video that I'm gonna make in this channel because a lot of people, I think a lot, I don't even know the count, but a lot of people have been asking me, even after 13 years, why aren't you upgrading your motorcycle? Right now, this is a CBR 250R. This is a 2013 model, and there are so many bikes in the market, and I'm 26. I'm riding this bike from past 7 years. From that, and this is my first motorcycle. Even after 7 years, I am riding the same motorcycle. I have not upgraded, Now people of my age have already upgraded. They bought 350, they bought 400, they bought 390s. Many. I don't think everyone has a higher cc capacity motorcycle than me in my group. Okay, I'm the only one still stuck with the same CBR 250R engine and this motorcycle even after 7 years. The main reason is because I don't need a higher capacity motorcycle, because for me, for my needs, this bike still fulfills what I need compared to the market, whatever is there now. I don't like the Gixxer SF 250, I don't like the V-Strom 250, and I don't like the Triumph 400 models. I don't even like the 390 Adventure. I don't like the X-Pulse 210 as well. 200 4V Pro, that is an separate category. That is the off-road specific motorcycle, not for touring. And if you look at this market, the only motorcycle that left for touring in this category which I like is actually the Ninja 300 or the Versus 300, whatever it is, the X300, whatever they call it. These are the two motorcycles that I like because they are according to my needs. My needs are very simple. I should not have many electronics. For me, ABS is the highest amount of electronics that I need. If there are changes of mode like power delivery and everything, that's fine, but traction control, side stand sensor, all these sensors I don't like. I don't like all this. Quick shifter, auto flipper, cruise control, I don't like any of this. I just need a bike which has a good gearbox, good engine, and a good mileage, a reliable bike which is of the highest quality. That is the first thing. The quality of the bike must be so high that even after 10 years, 15 years, it must be comparable to those bikes which will be in the market at that time. Now this bike, even now, not many motorcycles are able to keep up with the quality of this bike. You see the fairing quality, you see anything in this bike, it's literally like, even now if you manufacture this bike and sell it, you will believe that this is a 2026 bike. That is the amount of quality that Honda has put in this bike, especially the 2011 to 2013 model, which are all CBUs. These motorcycles quality were on another level. After that, they came up with some changes and all those things, but you can literally watch that 2011, 12 and 13 model CBR 250Rs are of a different quality altogether. And this is a 2013 model with, of course, the ABS. So I don't want any motorcycles which are currently trending now. Of course, the Ninja 300 and the Versus 300 will not trend because people don't buy good motorcycles when they are on sale, and they regret it after they are stopped. People are only interested in buying the Triumph 400s, the Himalayan 450. I don't like. That's one motorcycle that I forgot to list it. Now, even after all these years, look, I have done 85,400 kilometers in this motorcycle. Now, as a guy who was in his teens and also who is in early 20s or mid 20s, everyone wants upgrade. They want faster motorcycle. They want this, they want that. I don't know why I don't like. There are so many things that ticks in my needs from these motorcycles that none of the motorcycles currently in the market ticked for me. I don't like LED headlights. Okay, and all the motorcycles now have LED headlights. I just don't like LED headlights. And the 400s I don't buy because they're neither good, they're neither bad. They're average motorcycles. They don't do anything perfectly. City, they are too much for a city. They don't give mileage. And the heating issues, of course. And why do you need a 400 for a city? That's the first thing. And if you look at and if you are looking at a point of view of touring, those are nakeds. I don't know how you guys will tour on nakeds. You know, my CB 300R is like, I cannot bear that on the highway. Above 80 to 90 kilometers per hour, it's entirely depending on the guy who is riding it. I don't like it when I ride it on the highway. That too, it is light, and whenever the crosswinds come, a strong crosswinds, it will definitely go from the middle lane to the side lanes. It will not stay stable because of the winds, not because of the speed. Okay, because of the winds. Even if the crisscross winds are there, the bikes, you don't lose confidence or anything, but the wind blast you get is so high. I don't know how people tour on those Scrambler 400 and Speed 400. Believe me, it's a nightmare. Naked bikes are not for touring. Now this bike, what I feel the most important compared to the modern bikes is the brakes and suspension. Believe me, perfect. It is the definition of perfection. The brakes are strong, they are very reliable because they are sintered from 2013. If you look at that point of view, both front and rear are sintered brake pads. They last long. They last like 10 to 15,000 kilometers depending on the riding structure what you have. So the brakes and the suspension, believe me, even now I feel like none of the 250cc, don't care about 250, below 400cc, I will challenge you even now, no motorcycle can match the suspension quality, the ride quality, and the amount of confidence that the braking gives in this bike to any of the bike. Most of the bikes either have too much bite, they have ABS intrusion, they don't give confidence, the brake lever feel is shitty. All the KTMs, I mean, their brake levers, I don't know what type of brake levers or the brake pads they use. The brakes don't engage until and unless you pull the lever at least by 30 to 40%. What kind of bullshit is that? 30 to 40% if you're pulling the brake lever, you are already almost half of the distance to hit a car or a bike which is in front of you. I mean, what's the use then of having a good brake setup? Now they say pull the levers hard. If you want to pull the levers hard, you can have any type of brakes, right? Why do you need a 390 only or a 400? Or in that case, any motorcycles right now. I'm not targeting the 390 only. I'm telling this to all the motorcycles which are on sale now. Now in this bike, the thing I like is no matter how much you pull the lever, you will apply the brakes that much. If you pull 10% of the lever, 10% of the brakes will be applied. You know, I don't get this brake feel in any other motorcycle. And I have ridden n number of motorcycles. The suspension quality of this bike is on the highway. It's like, I don't know how they got it, the Honda people. After I put luggage and everything, it just, the more amount of weight you put on this bike, the more planted, the more, comfort it feels on the highway. The headlight throw is amazing. Even after 7 years of owning this motorcycle by myself, and even after 13 years of this motorcycle, if I have not installed any aux lights or anything, you can understand by that itself. that how good are the headlights are in this bike. They are very good. The halogens, no matter the weather condition, I have tested it in the fog, snow, everywhere, in the Darjeeling, in the Sikkim. Believe me, it is so good. I don't know why companies are moving to LED headlights. They are so bad. And last but not the least, the engine, man. This engine is so much superior to the engines that are on sale right now. This BS3 engine you will not get anywhere. Everything is stock in this bike. You can see these crash protectors were installed like when this bike was bought, like 13 years ago. The brakes, see, these are 3 piston calipers Nissin brakes. They are amazing. It is liquid cooled. I just don't have any complaints about this bike. That's the main reason, right? This is amazing. That's all I can say. The exhaust note and everything, the looks of the bike, the quality. Many people even ask me now, why is your bike shining so much? Because the paint quality is fucking awesome. I'll not get this in any other bike. This fuel tank is 13 liters. And inside the city, it is giving me 32 to 33 kilometers of mileage whenever I ride to the office and come. And my office is peak Bangalore traffic areas, all the Marathalli Whitefield areas. Even in that traffic, it gives me 32 33 of mileage. On highway, 80 to 100 is the speed that I maintain, and I get around 36 to 40 kilometers. 36 being the least when I cruise at 100 110, and around 40 when I cruise at 80. It's amazing, man. You get these grab rails, you get these hook points to tie up your luggage. I mean, what else you need? The weight of the bike is perfect at 175 kilos. It's neither too heavy nor too light. Tires, it depends on you. I have used only 2 brands till now, and throughout my 7 years, I have used only two brands. This is the second brand, that is the Apollo Alpha H1, of course. Previously, I used to use Michelin Pilot Street. Those are amazing tires, but the availability of those tires is so bad right now. So that's why I'm not using those tires now. But these tires are also pretty amazing. I've ridden almost 10,000 kilometers in these tires. But even now, I think the tires can go another 10,000 kilometers. That was a fun video for me, and I hope I have answered many questions why I haven't upgraded till now from my 250R to any other motorcycle. Now don't worry why I'm putting cover even after riding, because this cover is already cut up by the kids here, so it has a lot of ventilation, so don't worry. So there are a lot of holes and punctures in this bike cover as well, and kids can't help. See, this is like I can go inside. So by saying that, I will end this video.